Venture capital firm Peak 15 recently announced the third cohort of its Women Entrepreneurs Focused Spark program with 16 female founders across 14 companies. Now, Spark is a program for female founders which includes a $100,000 equity-free grant and one-to-one mentorship with the Peak 15 team and their founders across their portfolio from India and Southeast Asia. So joining me now to tell us more about this program is Peak 15's Managing Director, Sakshi Chopra. Sakshi, welcome to Startup Street. Thanks very much for your time here. We know there's lots to talk about when it comes to tackling the gender imbalance issue, but tell us what the idea behind Spark was now in its third cohort.
Hi, Ritu. Thanks for having me on the show. I think tracing back, to 2021 when we launched this program, the idea was to plug the gap in the founder ecosystem and have higher representation from female founders.
Okay, Peak 15 doesn't really take any equity, any board seats, nothing in these 14 companies that you've now identified, for instance, in this cohort. It's a no-string attached $100,000 grant each, right? Tell us what stood out about this particular cohort. AI and healthcare seems to dominate.
That's right. In terms of just the sectors we look at, there we focus on a few core sectors, which are software, fintech, consumer, and healthcare. And also there is an index on some of the more emerging sectors, and AI is one of them. We have over 5 companies in this cohort that are building in AI.
Anything particular that stood out about this particular cohort, Sakshi?
Yeah, absolutely. So first is just, the diversity across sectors. The second is, we have a very healthy mix of deep operating experience. So there is a mix of first-time founders and second-time founders, all coming in with anything between 5 to 6 years of operating experience.
Well, Sakshi, what exactly are you looking for when you're shortlisting founders and companies to Spark, and how is it any different from, say, when you look at companies at Surge or your regular investments? Maybe an example you could give us of a founder that really impressed you this time around?
A couple of selection criteria that we keep in mind. The first is just the deep operating experience some of these founders have, and we validate that through deep references that we do. Second is women using tech in their respective businesses. And the third would be, I would say, just the sheer ambition level of these founders, the dent that they're looking to build in their respective industries. So I would say these are some of the 3 selection criteria top of mind for us. Maybe to highlight, a founder that we have in the cohort, she's Dr. Renita Rajan. She runs a dermatology clinic in Chennai in India. She's been in the industry for a couple of years and has a very nice, successful practice. Having said that, she has chosen to be a part of Spark because she wants those leadership skills which will allow her to scale her business even further.
Sakshi, through this exercise, if you take a step back, what are the unique challenges that you identified which were specific to female founders, just to give us a sense of the kind of obstacles they continue to face even in the year 2024?
I would say some of the challenges the founders face at the very early stages of company building. One is just sheer loneliness. A founder's journey is extremely lonely, and hence having access to founders who are in a similar stage of company building, similar to theirs, is a huge benefit for founders, and that's what Spark aims to provide them. Second is mentorship, access to mentors who have seen scale, who've seen the 0 to 1 journey.
Sakshi, before we let you go, just a quick word on what your sense for 2024 is, because, it's been a tough past couple of years with the funding winter and whatnot. Is the risk appetite coming back? Is AI going to be the big theme again this year? Just the key trends to watch out for.
There is no funding winter for smart founders, and for smart founders, especially building good, solid businesses. And in terms of themes that which would be interesting, I would say the core themes continue to play out, and some of the more prominent or dominant emerging themes would certainly be AI.
All right, Sakshi, it's been a pleasure speaking with you here on CNBC-TV18. Thank you very much for your time here today.
Thank you.
Okay, on that note, that's all we had for you today on Startup Street. Thanks very much for joining in. From Arundhati, Shruti and me, it's a goodbye and thank you for watching.